And the next opponent is, once again, significantly higher combat power, not that high of an MMR advantage, about 87. Well, not about, exactly 87 if I did my math correctly. Area Specialist with Fang Sledgehammer does not sound bad, to be honest. And it's decent health as well. Supply Specialist has abysmal health. And Giant Specialist is somewhere in the middle, although I do not mind Mustangs as the first wave. But let's go with Area Specialist and Fang Sledgehammer. He has Steel Ball Arclight. Not a bad combination of units, in my opinion. But hopefully I have ways to deal with my enemy. Let's put them ever so slightly further up front. Add another squadron here. And go into turn 1 wasps. Does he have anti-air ammunition? Yes, he does. So I'm thinking, to be honest, for the moment, I'm just going to add a couple of crawlers. Add some chaff in front of my chaff. My opponent is having his arc lights and his steel balls are rolling in from the side, okay? That is a formation. I guess they will come in on the tanks. But they also will find themselves with a bunch of crawlers right next to them. I guess it does pit the forces that are not particularly good against his units against the units that are pretty good against him. And I think he's going to win this turn. I don't think, like, sledgehammers are good, but I don't think they are this good. Because I'm also going to lose a tower. Almost certainly. Can I get that? Yeah, I can get that arc light. And now my units have been degraded. And I'm going to lose the other tower as well. And now he's rolling in with a steel ball, quite literally. It can tear up all these tanks probably by itself. Nah. I did get one of the steel balls still. So I need chaff. Oh. Tech Specialist is juicy. Elite Fangs, I think at this point it just gives XP to my enemies. But I can get behind this. And should I just throw some Mustangs this way? Or should I maybe go and use my Air Specialist, or what's it called? Yeah, Aerial Specialist, to the full extent. I could go for Phoenixes. I could also go for more Wraiths. I could also go into Wasps. But I think for the moment, going into Phoenixes maybe suits me more. Get more Phoenixes, and I think a position like maybe this is going to be good, and then make it symmetrical as much as I can with additional Fangs. No, let's not make it symmetrical here. Let's throw these Fangs in the other spot, where they can hopefully deal with the steel balls right now. I am a big sucker for symmetry, but in this case I don't think it is worth it. And maybe I put my Phoenixes too far up front? No, they are attacking the Fangs. Good. Not the Fangs, the Sledgehammers. So right now this is an absolute massacre for my chaff. And I should do something before these arc lights level up indefinitely and become super powerful, but I'm going to win this turn, hopefully. This marksman is going down. I'm winning this turn pretty big, to be honest. Sledgehammers are no joke. And now they can even rank up. Mass-produced Force would be interesting because there's nothing high level on the field right now. But I don't really plan on going into that. I think I need a sledgehammer line like in front here to tank the arc lights a bit. So I'm thinking about skipping on this and merely adding a couple of sledgehammers this turn. Maybe unlock one of their techs. With that amount of money I can't. So now I'm adding some tanks, and I think I will be throwing them just about here. This is the opposite symmetrical spot, and then let's get the attack enhancement. Unlock my own marksman, just in case. He's ranking those arc lights up, but they're going to have a tough time next time. He is missling this side, which surprises me, to be honest. But you never know what will happen, I guess. Now there's a couple of sledgehammers up front here, and those can hopefully do a bunch of damage to the arc lights. They're only rank 1, so they're not going to be perfect. But they can deal with them in time. Meanwhile, everything else can deal with everything else. And I even get the tower XP on the phoenixes. Ooh, senior attack specialist. How much money am I? Okay. I think that's actually a really good one for me, because my units are doing some decent damage by now. And I feel like I should just get another batch of phoenixes. It's not like I'm made out of money right now, but phoenixes here should help, I hope. Unlock my own arc lights maybe, and I think that's my turn. Oh, he's going in for a Vulcan with extended range and laser sights. Are you sure you want to go in on a Vulcan? I guess it helps clear out the chaff. And his snipers are focusing almost entirely on chaff. Phoenixes are dealing with the steel balls. I have so much chaff, it might just win against the Arclight here. This is going down. This is going down. And now there's no more anti-air. So his Vulcan might eat a lot of XP, but I don't see it winning the fight. It's roasting a sledgehammer that it can do almost nothing against. Well, over time it can, but really. This is not what's supposed to happen when you invest into a Vulcan and a shield and put an item on the Vulcan. Junior manufacturing even. Getting all the long-term buffs here, even though the game might not be that long. Do I just roll in with more sledges? He does not have an appropriate answer to them, which may also be why I'm expecting him to flank. If he flanks, I can take it. I'm pretty sure of it at least. So I think this turn I will just spend my money on sledgehammers. I will surround him with the sledges, basically. And I will put them... This is too far out, actually. How about I just put the tanks 3 behind these fangs, which would translate to... yeah. 1 4x4 square behind these units. And then maybe just add the attack bonus. Or the range bonus or something like that. Let's go with the attack bonus. As for another upgrade, how about I give Ignite maybe, or also range? I feel like maybe going in for Phoenix range is not a bad idea in this spot. Unlock Wasps. He's not flanking. The unfortunate part is that his Vulcan is distracted, shooting at things that aren't doing it any favors whatsoever. Or aren't doing anything to the enemy army. How should I put this? It's not benefiting his army. I think this is the correct description. The Vulcan here most certainly was not the right play in my opinion. At this point it's just XP for my Phoenixes. Would be nice. Would also be nice. With senior manufacturing? Yeah, with junior manufacturing. I think that's a decent call. So, yeah. Go for the added symmetry. What is this? Yeah. That's how you should do it, I hope. Or think. And then, what should I add to this mix in order to make life super difficult for him? He has no protection here. So maybe this is the time that I backstab with Wasps. And I think I'm going for Elite Recruited mass-recruited wasps, add 3 sets of them, put 1 set back here, put 1 set back here, and in this alignment, put 1 set back here so they come in through the middle, and unlock the jump drive, unlock my defense enhancement. Turn used. He's adding more Vulcans, but I'm not sure that's a good call. He has no anti-air other than the marksman, really. And the marksmen aren't doing it against longer range phoenixes unless the chaff clear on the other side is so good that my units are still stuck with chaff. But there's not even any chaff to clean up. There's a bunch of arc lights, that's about all. He wants a mobile beacon, okay? Not sure what that is going to do for him. I feel like if he had invested into multiple missiles that would have been better, because now these steel balls aren't even tanking or anything. And my units are just going after the Vulcan, the arc light, that sort of stuff. Meanwhile his towers are falling, shields are now down. GG. That was super easy. I think his Vulcan play was a big mistake. Vulcans roasting away at sledgehammers is not what you want to see. You want them pointing at fangs, you want them pointing at mustangs, you want them pointing at crawlers, and that's about it. Unless you also go for ignite, but he doesn't even have that. What could he have done better? I think he should have... difficult to say. I'm thinking that maybe going into something like longer range mustangs, longer range than my sledgehammers, would have been something decent. He had a range up here, so at least on one side he could have probably done that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, this kind of feels like a second Warmup game, but thank you for watching.